introduction to read here. Our next guest has shared his magic in 16 countries and counting. A recent TEDx speaker, he was voted Toronto's best magician, and he is not even from Toronto.
Wow.
Give it up for our next guest, Keith Brown.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith Brown. How you guys doing tonight? Yeah! Can we have a big round of applause for Vicky and Casey for running a fantastic evening? There's a lady right here. What's her name? Jessie, can you come up here? Is everyone welcome to this? Jessie, can you stand right here? Well, Jessie, I need you to take out a playing card. It doesn't matter which. And it doesn't also matter that I see it, okay? So you can just turn it face up. Go ahead and take out anyone you like. What card did you get? She got the King of Hearts. This is Jessie's King of Hearts. And check this out, Jessie. I'm going to leave your card sticking out just like this. And I want you to put up your right hand. You're going to make pinchers between your index and your thumb, okay? And I want you to pinch your card, that King of Hearts, just like this. Whatever you do, Jessie, do not let go, because it may not work, and I'll blame you. So no sudden movements. But Jessie, if I were to let go of the cards, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know, you have the King of Hearts.
No, you have the King of Hearts. First magic trick, thank you. Now look, you're going to still be holding the king. All the other cards they're going to drop. They're probably going to make a big mess on the ground. They're going to explode everywhere. They're going to make a big mess. But what I want you to imagine is that's not going to happen. I want you to imagine that these cards are going to stay suspended in midair, that they're going to defy gravity, that they won't fall through. They're going to make a big mess. I want you to imagine that, Jesse. And we're going to count down from 5. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Jesse, how? But Jesse, it only lasts for a moment because it's all in your imagination, ladies and gentlemen. Show you how a magician warms up, and this is something you can all do, but you need both of your hands empty. So if you have a drink, you're going to have to set it down for a moment. And I want you to put both your hands up just like this, and I want you to wiggle your fingers. Yeah, nice. Wiggle your fingers. Then you're going to take your thumbs, you're going to point them to the ground like this, so your palms are facing out, and then you're going to go whoosh. Thank you for making the noise. If you didn't make the noise, it's not going to work. And I want you to put, thank you, I figured out you are. Put your hands together. Squeeze tight. And I want you to try to wiggle just your pinkies. Just your pinkies. If you're moving more, I'm going to check how you're doing. Okay, you need to squeeze tighter. Squeeze tighter. All good things do. Okay, try to wiggle just your pinkies. You're doing good. Okay, you're moving a bit too much. Squeeze a bit tighter. Here, we'll try an easier one. Try to wiggle just your right thumb. That's the one attached to your right arm. Okay? Now try wiggling your other thumb, the left one. Now try wiggling both at the same time. And this is the big one. On 3. I want you to go 1, 2, 3. Point your thumbs to the sky. No! I think I'm warmed up then. I'm going to show you guys the greatest card trick invented in the last 100 years. The greatest card trick invented in the last 100 years is invented by a man named Di Vernon. He also happens to be Canadian. He's from Ottawa, and he was known as the Professor. He was so revered, he was so influential that any modern magic, not even just card magic, any modern magic that you see today, it has roots in him. He was so influential that he even taught at the famous Magic Castle in LA, California. And this is his trick, it's called Triumph. And you'll notice as I'm shuffling the cards that they face the same way, face down, into face down. The thing is, we're not going to shuffle normally. We're actually going to shuffle half of the cards face up and half of the cards face down, just like this. And not only do I want you to see the shuffle, I want you to hear the shuffle. Just like that. But now, the thing is, if I were to spread through the cards, they'd be a big mess, right? You can see sometimes they're alternating face up and face down. Sometimes they're in clumps, but just a really big mess of face up and face down cards. There's a gentleman sitting right there. Could you name any playing card out loud? Anyone at all? It's up to you.
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades. That's good. I'm going to offer you an opportunity. An opportunity to change your mind. Because this is the one moment, this is the moment after the show, after the wedding, that you're going to go back to, and you're going to think about it. And it may be later when you're getting ready for bed, maybe tomorrow when you're having breakfast, you're going to think back to this moment, and you're going to ask yourself, what if I chose another card? So for your benefit, because you might lose sleep over this, would you like to stay with the ace or would you like to change?
Change it.
What would you like to change to?
Jack of hearts.
He wants to change to the Jack of Hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Face up, face down, all the way through. Look, you said Jack of Hearts, correct? Watch close. Because with just a snap, they actually all fix themselves. Except for one. Right down there in the center, it is a red card. It is a heart, and it is that Jack. I need to actually borrow something from you. Does anyone here have a quarter? Does anyone have a quarter? It's a very card. I do not take that. Whether or not you can borrow one at the bar, but anyone who has a quarter, I promise you will get a quarter. Someone's got a quarter. I got a quarter for it. You have a quarter, and so what's your name?
Shimon.
Can you come up here as everyone welcomes you? Bring that quarter. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Now, is this your quarter or did you borrow from the bar?
No, it's my quarter.
It is your quarter. And let's take a look at it. It's not one of those like special ones. It's just a regular one, right? There's no, I want you to take a quarter. Look, we're going to make the quarter special. I'm going to actually ask you to sign the quarter. So I want you to put your initials on it. You can put a smiley face. You can put like a star. You can put whatever you want. Just put it on both sides. And the reason I have you do this is so that when we see your quarter again, we know that it is the same quarter. Excellent. I'll take the marker back real quick. And cap two, thank you. And what did you put? Let's see what you did. You put your initials. So is that SM?
Yeah.
There's a dirty joke there. So we have SM on both sides. This is his quarter, okay? And you'll also notice on the chair beside you that there is a six-pack of Stella. Could you open that six-pack? Could you take out any one of those beers for me? I bought this earlier today at the beer store. Just take out any one.
What happened to it?
Oh, it was in the
ice.
It was in the ice. We want to make sure it was full. And Shimon, you could have chosen any beer that you want. But very important, can you just feel the top? It's still sealed, correct?
Yes.
And you feel like the sides there's no like holes or anything. It's a regular can of beer.
Yeah.
And also, very important, the bottom, solid. We're going to try this with the Stella he chose in his quarter with SM on both sides. We're going to try this on three. You ready? That lady's ready. Do you mind picking that up? We'll need that in a moment. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. Cut. Her mind. Check this out. Top. Stop. Feel it. Feel it. Still sealed. There's nothing along the sides and the bottom. Still solid. But ladies and gentlemen, if you listen closely.
No.
What do I look? No. You're in there. Could you do me a favor? Could you pick up that cup? Oh. Pick up that cup real quick. Excellent. Thank you. Sorry for the next act.
You're so drinkable.
Do me a favor, do me a favor. Can you make sure that's real beer? Make sure that's real beer.
Chug it.
Oh, take a little bit more. That's not enough. It's real beer? Excellent. Let's give him a round of applause. That's for you. Please give me the glass back, because that's my mom's, and she'll kill me. But the one thing is, you can hear it in there. It's really dark, so I'll put it this way. Could you look in there? Do you see a quarter with your initials on the bottom?
Well, no.
Keep holding that, because the only way to actually get the quarter out is to cut it out. Very fairly.
How did it get in?
Use your magic.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom there is a quarter. By a round of applause, you guys want to see one more?
Yo.
By the way, I'm just going to say thank you in advance to Marion's brother. She'll get this. Nobody else will, but anyways. Inside magic joke. There's someone right over here. Can you come up here as everyone welcomes you? Let's get it. What's your name? Christine, thank you so much for helping me out. Christine, do me a favor. I need you to take out a card, anyone at all. And again, it doesn't matter because I'm actually going to ask for your autograph. I want you to take this marker and I want you to sign it. Sign across the Jack of Spades. And you can sign your name, you can give them a mustache, you can do whatever you want. Excellent. And yeah, do something in the border, like that white border, just so that we all see. Do something like a smiley face or something that just pops in your mouth. Excellent. I'll take that marker back. So, this is Christine's Jack of Spades with her signature right up there. And what did you do right there? That's special. It's called scribbles, but yes. So this is Christine's Jack of Spades. Christine, like I mentioned at the beginning, when you shuffle cards, they face the same way. It doesn't matter if you overhand shuffle or if you riffle shuffle, the cards they face the same way. Face down into face down, or again you face up into face up. The cards they face the same way. The thing is, we're not going to shuffle normally because I'm not normal. So before we go any further, just to make sure, Christine, your card is not on top or bottom, is it? If it was, that would be a coincidence. I take credit for it. But it'd still be a coincidence. So Christine, I need you to do me a favor. Could you please shuffle these cards? Take the cards, give them a shuffle for me, as best as you can. Or give a riffle, however you want. As long as you know that they're mixed. You know, I even brought something special. Yeah. You know, I brought you something special to help you mix. It's a paper bag. Very high, expensive piece of technology. You can all see in there. There's nothing inside the bag.
Whoa!
Thank you very much. That's it. Christine, did you verify? Is there anything inside the bag? Could you put your hand in there, feel around? Nothing? Nothing? But drop all the cards inside the bag. Excellent. I told you that we're not going to shuffle normally. So Christine, what I want you to do is you're gonna take the bag just like this. You're gonna hold tight with both hands, and then you're gonna go. You do that for me?
Yeah, Christine!
Because we're not shuffling the cards in order, we're also not going to find our number.
It's really a wand. It's really a wand. What was that?
Jack of Spades, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I think I got one. Check this out.
No.
Stop it!
One card. Christine, yes or no? Does that card look familiar? Could you slide that card off and show everybody your Jack of Spades? before I go, I just want to mention I am doing a show. It's called Absolute Magic. It plays at the Tarragon Extra Space. It is part of the Toronto Fringe Festival. It's my first time at the Toronto Fringe. Thank you. But I open on Wednesday. It's the 29th. I believe it's at 8. I'd love to have you all there. And I'm actually collaborating with two fantastic women that are, one's actually all the way from Orlando. And that's how the fact that I got in. And she's a good friend of mine, as well as another Toronto local. Her name's MK Piakowski. But by the way, if you have some drinks, there's one more thing I wanted to do. I just wanted to raise a toast.